Okay, so we have our audio working and stuff today, unlike on Tuesday when we recorded Star Wars. So today is Pathfinder, session number 112, or Season 6, Episode 4. It is the 7th day of the 7th month of the year 4710. At the table today we have Peter.
Yay! Greetings! I'm playing Lord Willie One Kenobi, powerful monk of Yangahoth, and apparently bad things are going to happen to him shortly. And I'm not looking forward to.
Bad things like me, dude.
Yes.
He already had that threatened and said, no, not me. So obviously he's the perfect person to have it because he's the one who doesn't want it.
That guy.
That's how all the fantasy stories go. If you don't want leadership, you're generally good at it.
That's fine.
And if you do want it, you're generally the corrupted person. So online today we have Jeremy.
Oh, yes, good evening all. I'm playing Darkness and Jade, the gnomish archaeologist who's fascinated by Thassilonian culture and also enjoys making things that go bang. But he's also a great doctor. You can trust me.
You've got the forge certificate and everything.
He's got a wonderful companion around that everybody loves, obviously.
As long as they can find you. Next up we have is Mark.
Hello everyone. I'm playing Scar, the Orc Barbarian, who has been through some interesting times in the city so far and would like to just go outside and hunt things and kill things, get away from all this stupid big stuff. So.
Unfortunate side of things is a majority of the storyline is in civilization.
Yes, Scar has realised that he has to just keep a low profile for a bit. No giant kind of having, giant pets running around with him at the same time. So yes.
I'm sure a frilly costume will be in your future.
Oh yes. So.
Well, actually, that's really part of the issue is that we were talking a lead for him to be treated as a party pet. But in fact, actually, we're going to give him a lead to attach to the dog. So he can be good dog pet.
I wasn't always grown up. When you share dogs with a cat, you start saying cats, we've got a problem, okay?
That's okay. I'm sure the cats won't be too obtrusive.
I think I'm a good kind of thing for the cats these days, so I think I'm okay.
It would also reflect on the fact that obviously one of the dogs belongs to Darkbox because he uses good for now.
Only after I've given you approval, remember that?
And that's when I believe Scar starts to get worried when part of his outfit includes a seat.
Yes. We'll work on that as we go.
When Darkbox wants to pull it out.
Yes.
Next online we have is Ross.
Yes, I play Andre, the war cleric of Varisia, currently contemplating on why he actually joined this group since he's been doing more paperwork than anything else with all these bloody dead bodies appearing.
I guess that's what they pay you for. What's your main job? Paperwork.
Yeah. So currently running around in dark or black heavy leather with a storm cloak, wide brimmed hat, and a pale complexion. And also lots of daggers. And a halberd around on his back.
Okay, so
People away.
a quick outline of what happened in the last session for those of you who may have missed it. They had gone to investigate a place called the Seven Sawmill because obviously they had information there they really needed to find out. So while trying to sneak up on the place, they cause a disturbance, get found out by a local tradesman who they then brutally murder, and then decide that's the best time to sneak into the establishment right after murdering someone. And then they decide to sneak down into the area that doesn't have entrances to anywhere else of the building because obviously that's the place they need to sneak into. And then fun and games happen with a cat and mouse in the fog, especially considering the detailed instructions given to them by their leader. And after almost attacking their own party members a couple of times, they had found out that their leader was affiliated with the people they were attacking. And so they then parlayed and talked to them and found out their leader had been a little lax in their duties to the Thieves Guild and hadn't quite told them they were not dead, having been missing for over a year.
Could be well.
Forgot to report back to you.
And I believe that was where we finished last session, which means we have a M with us now.
Yes, your fierce leader has arrived, or come out of the shadows, or something mysterious like that. I play Silver, or River, as she's known in this party. I am apparently the glorious leader who stealths at any sign of trouble.
So you have the stealth leadership approach.
Yeah, pretty much.
Lead from the back.
The lady you never know there.
Yeah.
I don't think it's lead from the back.
She'll
It's
have
lead
you back
from not
from
being
shadows.
seen. And
Yes,
your
yes,
instructions are also stealth.
Yes. Trying to work on the whole communication thing. Actually, I need to start using message because I'm pretty sure I can whisper that, right? And that won't take me out of stealth.
I believe most spells require a loud casting to work.
I will double check the requirements on the casting of message.
Spellcasting quietly is difficult.
It requires specialty feats to cast without being heard. And generally also takes an extra action to cast. It's a sorcery sort of thing.
It says, oh no, that's reaction. You mouth words quietly, but instead of coming out of your mouth, they're transferred directly to the ears of the target. That is the first line of the message spell.
Yes, but that's the after the spell is cast.
It doesn't say anything else that I remember, because that's literally copied out of the book, like word for word. And it's a range of 500 feet with a single target.
But it can have a verbal component.
I don't.
Because a verbal component is a vocalization of words of power. You must speak them in a strong voice, so it can't be filled with your casting a spell.
It has an auditory component. Casting the spell is heard.
Now, admittedly, you're talking about the aspect of specific speech general, but you could argue that message is specifically saying it can't mouth words quietly. Yeah. As Martin said, technically the message comes out after you cast the spell.
So where is the auditory cantrip concentrated illusion?
Okay, I was going to think about actually like the components of casting a spell. I'm going to talk about verbal kinetic material.
Okay, so they
Oh,
have
that would
to...
be like the start of the.
Yeah, if it's a sky spell card, like a card in the general sense, it's certainly a more allowed thing.
Actually, I think the subtle tag may be what gets it through the line on that one.
Oh, yay.
Oh yeah, fair enough. It's got a good tag, that makes sense.
Yeah,
obviously,
yes,
you've got to defeat the purpose for spell a bit too.
So, without the subtle trait, it was loud.
Right.
Any spell with the subtle trait, it does not actually have audible or obvious manifestations. So that's a very specific thing to Pathfinder 2 Core, not part of Pathfinder 2 General.
Yeah, because that's kind of why I was like, oh, because I had a skill I took was kind of like Ancestral Paragon, but it was different. It's specific to elves, which is Ancestry Feat Otherworldly Magic. So you get access to cantrips out of the Arcane thing, and I thought message would work really good for my character, and that's kind of why I picked it.
And subtle works well, so you can do that from the shadows, unlike many other spells which are not subtle. I don't know.
So I did read it right.
I don't know how many spells in the game have the subtle tag, but I'll find out
Probably
later.
not many.
Okay, so did you have anything you'd like to add relating to the short rendition of what happened last session?
You heard that little guy?
Oh, that was mentioned, the horrible murder of a innocent.
The unintentional, horrible murder of an innocent person, yes.
Well, considering you cannot pull your sneak attack always happens if you are able to take it.
Yeah. Yeah, and not only that, I actually rolled under I had, because it was like the last thing on my actions list, I hadn't updated it with the full because I think it was I still had the trained bonus to it, but I'm actually expert in ranged attacks or in martial and simple weapons. So it is actually supposed to be plus 15 instead of like, I think it was like plus 8 I put on before.
Yep. So you absolutely murdered the guy with a dart in the back of the neck.
Yeah. And it was poison too.
And now my wife's going to be angry at you, assuming she finds out who you are.
Really? Oh yeah, I was totally agree.
The bit I did leave off the introduction was the guy she killed was the head craftsman in the ship repair updates happening with the Hell Knights.
Mm.
And our dear Lily's wife, Ruby Ron Kenobi's ship was next to be upgraded. And now I killed the dude.
She's in charge of the area.
Well, wasn't he the master craftsman who was
Yes.
organizing it all?
He was the master craftsman who was working on all of the Hell Knight ships.
Mm.
Whoops.
And the other issue is you're not off scot-free because they do have your dagger.
The dart.
Dart.
The dart, and you're the
The
last
dart.
person who touched it. No one else has touched it.
I do like gloves. Does that count?
You owned it and you threw it. It doesn't go by fingerprints. It goes
yeah,
by
okay, so like
essence.
clothing and stuff doesn't help.
If you had pulled it off a party member and thrown it, it would have traced back to that party member.
That's not cool. That's not cool at all.
But considering you held it for more than 24 hours, it has connections to you.
Mm-hmm.
Magic always does that.
Has Has my wife ever met you?
Probably not.
Good. Let's keep it that way. I don't need another beating from my wife.
You probably wouldn't get one anyway.
Get this right. Scar was not involved with any deaths of any sort, is that right?
No.
That is correct. Scar was outside the city at that stage.
Sweet. Love it.
But even with all this,
And
conversation about you murdering people, River, I absolutely still support you as leader of this group. I honestly believe that you will take us on to greater and greater things moving forward.
What? Just because you don't want to be the glorious leader?
Hey, we don't want the barbarian to be the leader, so that's why I'm out of it.
well, that's not really an option. Because the whole reason it goes to Willie is the next in line, the way the Pathfinder Society works.
So I see Willie, Zarkov, Andre, and then maybe...
I'm assuming that, okay, when all these murders, well, in this particular round of murders were going on, Garpop was back at Lady Hindmark doing a bit of study, or was he tagging along behind, giggling a little bit?
Doing study because he wouldn't have wanted to have been involved in the shenanigans they got up to.
I'm more than happy to not be there.
Or Zarkov could be trying to teach Scar a new board game of some sort. So.
I'm not sure how well that would go when the table gets flipped and the gnome gets thrown through the window.
We don't know until we roll none. We don't know, okay? We could surprise each other here.
Or he could be practicing his surgery.
I think we like the board game idea better there, boys. Yeah.
Yeah, well, operation to board game.
I heard something about glorious leader. There's nothing glorious about our leader.
Hey, you should support River. She's trying her best.
I was trying to help Harry get out of the situation too, and I just made it the way he was.
The gloriousness of the leader that we'll be overhearing was Willie describing how glorious it was that he wasn't leader.
I thought the glorious that we were hearing was the alarms going off and our rogue yet again forgets to detect the traps.
Okay, so it is now the next day. Andre has been sent back to the temple for the night. He's got all paperwork to fill out after all.
When I head back home with my wife and kiddies, is anything just randomly mentioned that might throw some light or not onto any leads they may have regarding...
They have authorized the Pharasma temple to speak with the dead.
Oh, shit.
I'm doing that tomorrow.
Yep.
Did your wife and kid come to Mackinac? I thought they lived in Sandpoint.
They do, but she is a mobile leader. She travels where she's needed.
Yes.
And as one of the voices of reason amongst the Hell Knights, which is scary in its own right. And if
Anyway, I know Scar's either looking after the pets or playing board games with Zarkov. Even if Zarkov wants to actually practice his medicine on him at the same time. I say maybe later on. Keep saying I'm trying to delay it every time.
Zarth will be sure he can pull out an organ.
Garth Book are happy to practice some writing on Giant.
I give Giant a look and see if the Giant's okay with it. If I do an animal, is it an animal or is it a nature check?
Well, it gives Giant some purpose, considering Giant lost its master.
Well, that's true, and I don't mind Giant, like, as long as Giant's okay with it. If Giant has an issue with the deal Zarkov, then that's another thing. If he gets eaten one morning, I don't see him again, and then I assume that's what's happened, kind of thing. So.
I think Zarthrop eating giant is a little optimistic, but hey, it might happen.
The giant versus the actor, yeah.
I mean, Garthop has no need to eat giant all at once. He's got Resurgeance.
No, I think it's the other way around, based on history, so... I'm just looking at what happened to poor little Sparky.
Okay, so the four of you, not Willie and not Andre, are sitting having your morning breakfast when Lady Hindmarsh comes in, saying that after hearing the reports of last night's activities.
Did you have to write anything?
You may not have. Some of you may have, some of you may not have.
If I got a chance to, glowing recommendations, just absolutely, stars coming out of River. She was just an absolute legend, and it was just that parry guy who just kept fucking everything up.
So you don't want Parry to be the next glorious leader? You want to be the next glorious leader instead?
I'm hoping that River stays leader based on the big thumbs up I'm giving her.
I mean, if I've had to give a report, which I probably had to as glorious leader, I would have said something like, unintentional death of a civilian, or something along that lines.
Civic leader.
Okay, so she turns to Parry and saying, "Congratulations, you're now the head of the group." Let's see if you can do worse, she says. The reward you get if you do is, hey, you'll be the person we give to the Hell Knights.
Gar is a very... puts his hand up and waits for Lady Hindmarsh to recognise him.
There's, yes, Gar.
Oh, what were we changing leaders? Miss Hindmarsh? Mrs.? I can't remember, sorry.
Did it?
Lady.
Sorry, lady. Yeah. Apologies.
That would be because of the blatant murder of one of the townsfolk last night.
I object to blatant.
Oh, hang on, can we not talk about the one from a couple of days ago?
Well, there's those two, she says.
Okay.
And
He's certainly not like Garthop with the report from last night's activities.
And the pattern of the murders is a little more than she's willing to accept from a leader of her society.
I'll wait to give her a fist pump later on outside of Lady Hindmarsh's beauty.
I mean, that's one way to get it out. Just accidentally kill a guy a few times.
The comment on used to be you're a badass little girl, but yeah.
And she hopes that Parry actually communicates more with his team.
Oh, okay, that's fair enough. I look a bit disappointed in my face, but I kind of go along with the flow. I give Elf Girl a bit of a rub on the back to make sure she feels better. So yeah.
I give Scar like a dazzling smile because I've managed to get out of this stupid leadership duty somehow.
Then she does say that if Parry manages to fail the Pathfinders, that will leave Willie in charge.
Willie's not there, unfortunately.
Not there to actually deny the opportunity.
Which means the rest of the team know that you're in charge if Parry fails.
That's right, volunteering by absence.
Yeah. Volunteers take a step forward, everyone takes a step back.
Volunteer tribute.
That was the lonely guy that you just... trying to kill them in the last session.
So, you guys went to the sawmill without me? So what did you find?
Oh, we found
I found some dead people.
we found
You didn't find anything there. But yeah, so, anyway, go on.
yeah, so we found it was old gangland basically.
Uh-huh.
Other students from her secret society.
The graduates, thank you, but yes.
Not so secret now, Spyro.
Did they, did you find anything out about why they are being paid every week or month, whatever it is, by what are what's the Brotherhood company?
The Seven Brothers.
Seven Brothers.
Yeah, probably 57. Okay. There's yeah, but or the reference those more about Isha or B7.
She never really asked those questions. You know, missing the not being invited along for the second house invasion of the week really does leave you out in the loop.
Apparently. I mean, it's actually just like last time. They could have. We all go in. They form a distraction so that then Zarkop can take a position, hide there, wait till the furor dies down, find any good information, plus the money he handed out. I mean, before we were playing last time.
They forgot to include you this time in the foolproof plan. They did create a distraction. They just forgot to embed someone in there beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and I just look at Zarkov going, yeah, you and me work a good combination. I take up all the rage situation, you hide, I run out, you sort things out. Isn't it? It's a good combo. So,
Absolutely.
yeah. I don't know why you wouldn't want to bring me along to these things. I don't know.
It's okay, Scar. We'll bring you along next time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not the glorious leader anymore, so I can say that.
I look at Parry now and go, so what are we doing now, Parry? Come on. I'm going to go kill something?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Lady Armash. Sorry, I didn't realise you saw that. Sorry.
But she just sort of looks in your direction and going, yes, that is why the others have been talking about giving you a leash.
A leash? Really?
Yes, apparently they think it will stop the locals trying to kill you.
No, sure you're not stopping me trying to kill the locals?
Well, if you do kill the locals, then some of them may end up dead as well.
Yeah.
Because they will be held accountable for everyone you kill.
Who do I trust with my belief? I haven't looked around the whole party, but thinking about it. I'll let you guys continue.
I believe you have already chosen, she says. Elf girl it is.
Oh, that's fine.
I thought you were saying me.
I'll make sure I get you a sparkly one star.
Which means, she does say that means if you're seen without Elf Girl, then you'll be seen as a wild animal in the streets. And she pats Swift on the shoulder going, congratulations, you've just been demoted to Orc Watch.
Right.
I'm going to have to say this.
I believe the term is stable home.
I was saying, just a wild beast in the streets? Is there something else? No, okay, I'll stop now. There you sorry. I had to get it out. Sorry, I had to get it out. So. Okay, I look at Elf Girl. Okay, we'll discuss how we're going to work this out. I said after. Sorry, unless you were saying something before. Yeah.
No, that was all I was passing over assignments, so people had work to do. I had considered Willie for the leadership role, but he's been giving false praise to people for the last few reports.
No.
So much so that his wife has been pulling the reports apart and pointing out all the inaccuracies in his statements.
Oh, he's going to get punished for that one. Okay. So, gracious leader, what's our plan?
Gracious.
No? Okay.
No, yeah, sorry, my voice is just...
Oh, I do ask, do you know when Millie and Andre coming back at all? Does she know?
Oh, Willie's due, I'm sure, sometime later today after another discussion with his wife.
Okay. Can we get the bath and the bandages and everything ready for him?
Oh, I'm sure nothing permanent will be done.
She's very good at that.
That's true. I say you're pretty exhausted, but I have a feeling. Okay. And I hope Andre's almost finished with the paperwork. So.
I'm sure you'll meet up with him outside.
Oh yeah, no, that's alright. He's very good at paperwork, by the way, Lunch.
He might
Extremely
be,
good.
but unfortunately, the Society cannot trust him inside its grounds.
That's fair enough, I understand. Okay.
Well, someone who is neither dead nor living, nor undead, is not someone we want to give our secrets to.
That's very crazy, yeah.
It's not what doesn't say anything, but look at the orc and thinks, wow, they trust the orc, but not him.
I noticed it. And I'll just look at you like, yeah, I know. Yeah. So,
Well, you've been fine these last couple of years.
when I wasn't there last session, after watching Zarkov try to bareback ride Giant, can I try to organise some sort of saddle for Giant?
You can.
Okay.
And they also make it so it can fit over your shoulders as well.
Well, that's true, but I'd rather, he has his own. I don't mind him having his own little thing, so. But I just thought it looks a bit, just trying for a gnome on a bareback walk.
I mean, you should still have the harness and the carry harness from Doozer. Like that would be on Doozer when he.
Oh yeah, but no offense to Doozer, I'll just give it to the Fang. So yeah.
But it's also something that, he's not just going to got what he has, a cattle bag, but afterwards to give him the dog.
Okay. Just want to make sure Zarkov is quite comfortable and his riding skills getting better. So.
Oh, he's quite happy bossing a dog around. It's almost like he's practicing for the party.
That's right. I'm just stroking Fang while sitting next to me at the moment anyway. So yeah.
And so Fang is your pet?
Yeah, Fang's the panther. So.
So you don't want to be bossed around by cats, is that what I'm hearing? So you're stroking your cat?
Well, the cats can join Fang in the usual situations, though, as you know. So I'm not going to complain with you how you work with that one. But Fang is, that's why I've got animal theme for Fang, for the panther. For the panther, so yeah.
Okay.
He's my hunting companion, so yeah.
Okay, so not long after breakfast, Willie shows up.
Black eye, split lip.
I'll give him a once over medicine check just to see how sorry he is.
Is that the orc once over?
Yeah. That's a good start, 5 on the roll. That's a good start.
You got a red mark in the shape of the pal over your rear end.
I got a 15 I'm just saying how sore. Like you might say, oh, okay, but I want to see how, can I see anything just from looking at him, I think, not without going into, not using the glove in the hand situation. So, yeah.
Apparently, is Willie submitting to the administrations?
Is he putting his hands on me?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm sure you're okay, that's all.
I'm alright. My wife knows what she's doing.
And I give him a punch in the shoulder, sure.
Ah!
Even a big boisterous orc laugh after that, thank you.
So, River, I've got something I need to talk to you about. And
Yes.
you might want to include the Buffer's Wizard as well.
No, man.
So, Josh, would you like to introduce yourself now that we've had a few interactions while you were here?
Yes, I'm good. I'm Josh. I play Harry Potter. The Buffer's Wizard known to man.
Now with the gruffier voice.
Yeah, with the manly gruffy voice.
Manly, gruffy voice.
It's because he's taken on such an important leadership role.
No,
You need to
I gotta sound serious. Tonight's gonna hurt. Tonight's just gonna hurt.
That's what Willie said.
Yeah. Please, dear. So I take River, etc. I guess into a different room, and so there's just the three of us.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, my wife let it be known that they're going to be using a priest of Pharasma to speak with the fallen carpenter, master carpenter, which means that, from what I could tell, it looks like River you might be in the clear, because I don't think he got a look at you. But
Yeah, I was stealth and hiding behind him.
and I look at Parry and go, "You could be in the shit, buddy."
That's fine.
So just so you're aware, yeah, things might go a little pear-shaped.
River's happy to coach Parry in how to lie, but off.
And under
that last lie was a bit.
Parry's willing to teach you the art of a pacifist.
And from the
You don't have to shoot
Hellknight's
everything you
perspective,
see on sight.
whoever killed the person has broken a law.
Yeah. I'm sure you guys are aware of how the Hell Knights work, but they're likely to take it as though whoever killed that poor man broke one of their laws and are likely to be punished accordingly. So it would be in everyone's best interest, especially mine, if my wife never, ever, ever comes to hear that Parry had anything to do with that man's demise.
Noted.
Awesome.
Not all there, but you might get lucky. If they're looking for a person for Aqua, they might get Andre.
He should be
But
fine.
not when he's got now.
He should be fine. Also, River, from that unfortunate death, I understand you use poison.
The intention was to make him run away in fear.
That's not the question. The question is, I understand you use poison. The answer is generally yes or no.
Yes.
So the answer is yes. Yes?
Yes.
Would you like some really nasty poison?
Ooh. Yes.
I don't know how effective it is.
Here, drink this.
No, I don't really know what it was going at all.
I don't know how.
Why are we giving the murder hobo rogue more poison?
Because I'll never use it, and if it's going to be useful, I want it to be in the hands of someone who I've written glowing reports for and have absolute faith in. So I pull
That
out.
is very thoughtful of you, Lily, and I would greatly appreciate the gift.
So I pull out a small, probably a bigger jar than people would be comfortable me carrying, of that dwarf poison residue. And I say, this is for you.
get a red ribbon on it?
No,
What kind of gift is that?
that's not how Willie rolls, mate.
I mean, I'm not his wife, so that's fine. He's given me probably more than he's given most other people, right?
I don't know. What are you talking about?
By the way, here's the news. There, here. Let me hold the other end for you. Nothing to see here. Let's move along.
So I don't know how. I mean, you're the person who knows what it's all about, so you can work out how best to use it. But
Do you know what type of poison it is?
it's fucking deadly as shit. Is what I understand.
Perfect.
It's a powder at the moment, but I'm assuming that if you were to add either water or oil, again, I'd expect you'd need to have a bit of an investigation into it. You'd turn it into some sort of paste that you could then put on a weapon. Or, if you were psychotically inclined, you could just throw it like a great big poison grenade and fucking kill everyone for 10s or 20 feet around the explosion point. But I'll leave that to you.
How bad could it be?
Very.
Yeah, how bad can it be, right?
How bad can it be with a road?
Also, another side use for it is it tends to be very, very energetic when water is applied to it. So that thing I said about the water, don't do that.
Oh, okay, well, that's useful then, I think.
Yeah, I thought you might like that.
Yeah, it's duly noted.
Yeah, oils, not waters.
Oils, no waters,
Like I
yeah.
said,
I kind of don't want this deadly poison exploding in my face.
Investigate it before you use it, because otherwise it's going to go badly.
Is it bad? The only thing that I picture is the tiny Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy with the big red buttons.
Which
Yes.
button do you push? This one? No, not that one.
So
this one.
I look at River and say, "So glorious leader, what are we doing now?"
And the glorious leader is not me. Way.
Yeah, but Willie doesn't know that yet.
What do you
Everyone
mean?
doesn't know that.
Oh, right. Okay. I then quite purposely turn myself to Parry and smile at Willie.
Ah, shit! Really?
Hey, Willie.
Fuck.
So you're my second in charge.
No, who said that? What do you mean? Who said that?
Me.
Oh, what?
Technically, Lady Hindmarch also get it.
What the hell?
Yeah, but apparently Lady Heimat doesn't like me unintentionally killing prominent members of Magma.
Come on, mistakes, but they're made. It happens. You can't be held responsible for everything. I mean, really.
But it's on top of the other deaths in Magma that we may or may not have been a part of. But you know.
What deaths?
Didn't we hurt or murder someone else like 2 days ago?
No, they were shapeshifters. They deserved everything they got. I'm just sorry. I'm just sorry that the Andre opened up the door to let the guards in before I could finish monkey stomping that old man.
I mean, unfortunately for us, the public doesn't see them as the things that they are. So therefore, in the public's eye, I am not the best leader. Because I go mercilessly killing everybody, which I do not. But you know.
Well, if anyone killed anybody, it was me. Apparently, if you count the knocking out of shapeshifters. I don't know. I think you're being hard done by, buddy.
Yeah, come on. No, them the breaks.
So I turn to Parry and go, "So what now? What are we doing?"
get them to the rest of the party and decide what we're doing.
Alright, let's go.
Okay.
Yes, everyone else.
So you've arranged to meet Andre at a local pub.
Perfect.
Would I? Oh, okay. I hand my leash to Elf Girl,
Oh.
and okay, I'll shoot him a roll. I look like I pretend to be an orc slave.
Is it at least pink and fluffy?
No, it's very sparkly.
Ah, that's just as good.
I let Fang know just stay with Lady Mama, and she just goes in the corner with the 3 other cats that are sitting next to her right now.
Hey, River, if he's your property, is it worth buying him like a leather posing pouch or something like that, and maybe a ball gag, just to complete the picture?
Am I in earshot of this one?
Yeah, I'm making sure you're in earshot of it.
You are definitely in earshot.
You see me drag Elf Girl towards Willie at the same time and go,
Hey,
would you like to repeat that, sir?
They're just jokes, mate. They're just jokes. Don't take them personally. Come on.
Ilka will like hop up on her, on Scar's shoulder, because that's probably where I usually like ride around on. I probably don't have to. I just made that up.
Well, you may now because you got the leash. Next thing you know, there's a bridle involved.
I may do now.
So
I look at Lily and I'm just like, I'm sorry, Lily, I don't quite have the same perversions as you. Mine are a little bit more refined.
And I just give Willie, I said, leash, collar, okay. Anything else? No chance.
They're just suggestions. Come on, man. Don't take it personally.
I just look at you going, what you do and what I do are 2 different things. I just say that.
Yeah, but they don't have to be. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. It's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. I give you all the look of disdain for a little bit and I'll get over it pretty quickly. Yeah.
Well, hey, Lamastu would definitely love everything Willie gets up to.
It's more Callistria.
Callistria would also be very happy with what you get up with.
Yeah, I
Do
picked up some
you
bad
know?
habits.
Do you know what's hilarious? Is my god would probably be into like really weird stuff. Probably more like blood play or something like that. Like,
Quite obviously,
really
yes.
weird shit. This is Nuremberg, right?
It is correct.
Nuremberg? Yeah. Yeah, whatever weird and wonderful.
Whatever freaky stuff you'd like to do, I'm sure your god will approve. Because a part of his name is Reaper of Reputation, so the most he can mess someone up, the more he's happy with his servants.
Mm.
So the funny thing is, worshippers of Nuremberg get along with Kaden, Kalian, and Iamidi.
Really?
Yep. Even though they're also enemies of them at the same time.
God could be multi-personality.
Yeah. Just because you get along doesn't mean you have to actually agree to all their policies.
True.
Yeah. Look at that eye.
Okay, so you go in for a mid-morning meet-up at the local themed restaurant.
What theme?
This one has the theme of the dead. Everyone's been painted up into some sort of ghoulish look. All the beverages, various named after dead liquids. And of course all the food has died.
I would sincerely hope the food has died.
Well, there are some that thrive on live food.
What, you don't want to have a conversation with your food?
Not really. When I can hear things most people can't hear, being able to hear my food talk would just no.
Oh, master, bite me again.
Yeah.
Again.
Just no, yeah, just.
Yeah. I've been a bad steak sandwich. Nibble me some more. Terrible.
Please stop.
Hey, there is the spell that allows inanimate objects to speak, so you can technically make anything speak if you try, including the fork you're eating with. Especially every time you eat and it goes, oh my.
Oh my.
One of these days, Parry is going to prank me with that, and I'm literally going to murder him.
So Josh just figured out how not to be the leader.
Yeah, I have to figure out how to be the leader.
Okay, so when we get there, so Sandpoint will quite happily order some food and drink, and then you'll probably actually pull these off the stools and just play with it and see the reactions and things before you eat it.
And yes, it is quite interesting, especially with some of them actually served to make them look as if they're in graves or done up as grave markers, and they've really gone all out for their themes.
Lot of
Yeah, that's not Thassilonian, so that would be perfect.
But hey, you got to start somewhere, they say.
Mm-hmm. So
Andre is here waiting for you.
Yep, what are we doing here? Because obviously Sandpoint doesn't care because he's just engaged in the food and drink and the alchemical experiment. But
And you're sure the theme of the place was chosen because, hey, it would probably have annoyed Andre all the more.
I think he chose it.
Are you there, Ross?
Yeah, I'm here.
We've mentioned your character's name a couple of times.
Yeah.
So what is the party talking about then? Presumably passes on the word of the new leader.
Yeah, Parry. Congratulations to Parry, and I raise my glass to be our new fearless leader.
I'll also ask Elf Girl if I'm allowed to have a drink, because I'm under leash at the moment. So.
Of course, Scar. I wouldn't deny
Give
you
me
that.
just for a second. I'm just playing the role. That's all I'm playing the role. Yeah.
I don't know what's scary. The orc in chains or the elf leading?
It's not changed. It's sparkly little stuff, okay?
And the waiter brings out a nice bowl for Scar and puts it on the ground next to the table.
Oh, thank you, Master. I said, and then, yeah. I have to go along with the thing. I'm listening the whole time, but I'm just trying to go along with the thing, okay? And by the way, don't take advantage of this too much, okay?
No.
Come on,
No way.
You can do it. Come on, mate.
Okay, you do see there is some sort of wizard-looking guy in Shalaxian robes comes up to the table and says, I'll give you 50 gold for that orc.
Ooh.
$50 of the orc.
Well, presumably he's talking to
Swift.
River.
Or River, as it is.
Apparently might take over negotiations and be fearless leader, but
Yeah. I was about to say, I'll buy you 2 rounds of drinks to stuff on.
Okay, I'm just going to say out of character here, this could be a death in the
River will turn to the whoever just came up to me and is just like, No, my dear friend. He is worth more than his weight in gold.
Okay, how about then, I'll give you 75 for just an arm.
And then she will whisper to him, using her cantrip message. If you continue to make me offers, I will make your day very awful.
He just smiles at the thought of that. He goes, so what would you want for him? I won't make an offer. I'll see what offer you're willing to accept.
Oh, you have to be waiting a very long time for me to think about that.
I'm sure you can come up with something we can agree with, he says. After all, you are here, and it is well known that this place does sell pets.
Rona will pretend that she knows that, but secretly is filing that information away, and kind of like side-eyes. Who chose this place again?
Well, no, the appropriate response to that would be, yes, I'm here to buy, not go.
Yes, well, if I wanted to sell my dear pet, I would make it more widely known. For now, kindly go away.
Are you here to buy then?
I'm here to peruse, possibly.
What are you in the market for? I have many things at my disposal.
Oh, I don't know. I think I'll just watch, and if I need anything, I will find you.
Good. Yeah, and he wanders off.
Are there any pets visible?
You do see a couple of people with pets sitting at various tables.
What kind of pets?
There is what appears to be some sort of monkey lizard on one. There is some sort of imp on another. There is a octopus on another table. It's currently staring at you as you
my
stare
character's
back.
got no idea what the hell it is, but it's got too many arms. It's like, the hell is that? At least I recognise the imp.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And
there's a winged monkey on another table.
I lean over to Scar and I'm just like, so is there anything interesting here that you would like as a pet?
I have a pet. I have my friend, and Fanny. I don't need anything else.
She's offering you if you want an upgrade.
Then I'll just bring you, master. And if the guy comes over again, my hand might just be on my two-handed slot. It's, sort of back on my back at the moment. Just get an opinion, just kind of scare them off a bit. So. Anyway, I'll sit here and just, hopefully we don't have to point out swords and kill people. So.
Are we like eating or?
Well, you do have food provided.
Oh, okay.
You're not sure who paid for it.
Anything that looks interesting?
It all looks interesting. It smells nice.
All right, I'll give it a go. I'll bit of
And
a couple of them are actually simmering away as if they're bubbling for some unknown reason. Of course, yours is the only table that seems to have that effect going.
As long as it smells good and tastes good. I'll ask River. Hey, River. Do you mind if I feed your pet?
What are you trying to feed him? What are you trying to feed Skull?
Oh, just some of the stuff on the table.
Look at Scar and kind of raise an eyebrow. Like, do you really want to go along with this?
He looks hungry. I don't want him to go hungry.
Wherever he's always got a bowl on the floor.
Yeah.
I'm sure dumping the food in with the drink will work perfectly fine.
And I'll just let the party know that I'm taking a list of things that get said right now. So, yeah.
He's a literate orc.
I'm at least trying to like not dig myself into a grave because this is all good for both you and me.
Hence the choice.
I look at Willie One Kennedy and I just say, I'm happy to test it out for you if you'd like, sir.
No, my character's eating, and then I go. And it seems to like just to occurred to me that maybe the pet wants something to eat, and so I'm asking the owner if I can feed you something from the table.
I give you a kind of one eyebrow look up, going, okay, I'll just follow along as much as I can.
You sure it's one eyebrow? I think. Don't you have a monobrow?
No.
The monobrow raises.
So I'll take one of the plates.
Yep.
That's got something that I thought was pretty good. Meatier the better, and I'll put on the ground next to the bowl and say, enjoy.
I don't eat like a dog. I try to cross my legs and sit down. I think it's about, and I sort of go,
Cool.
I give you a nod, and nod with a kind of don't push the luck kind of nod.
If you don't like that food, I can get you something else.
I just shake my head saying, that's okay.
Who's a good pet? Who's a good boy? I mean, yes, enjoy.
Can I fill the party again, Mark? Is that allowed to be done?
It's completely up to you and the party.
That's right. I'm just trying to hold off for a little bit longer. Just asking the 3 sessions in a row. It's a bit interesting. Yeah.
I've been at least trying to not make
No.
it totally awful.
Girl's being civil with me so far. It's okay.
Except for the bit she tried to ride you on.
I don't mind her. She's always been on my shoulders. That's okay. I don't think anything different about it. Anyway, okay. I'm eating away waiting for people to discuss what we're doing next. So.
And what does Andre suggest they do? After having come back from the temple and found out they all have been issued drawings of Parry wanted for finding out what happened to the questioning.
That's bad.
But of course, it's up to Andre if he tells you.
So,
You can't make them happy.
why are you so popular? You seem to attract trouble.
It runs in the family.
River will lean over to Andre and just be like, because he thinks he's the buffest wizard known to man. And kind of like tries to stifle a giggle. Because I don't think River's actually ever seen him like tag a hit, so she still doesn't believe the rumors.
Oh, they're not rumors. They're fact.
But River has never seen it for herself, so she's just like, no way, he could have got done, whatever she's heard.
Take it from Willie. It's fact. Ain't no rumors in regards to that.
I am the buffest wizard known to man.
Yeah, images of basically him being oiled up all the time. Just reason why he's being classed as the toughest wizard.
I would sit only party members down and tell them the tale of Quest and Margot.
Yes.
And all the way back to session 1 and how I am the last of the party at the moment.
And yes, he has oiled up in a montage in the gym.
Yep. How I used Margot as a telekinetic projectile into Quest to save him from the owlbear.
Yes.
So, who would needs to speak to Parry about this incident that happened yesterday?
The Hell Knights.
Oh shit.
Specifically one Ruby Rose, one Kenobi.
Oh, okay. So, Willie, it looks like we're going to be going to see your wife.
I'm not going to go see my wife. You notice my character's got extra new wounds. He's like big black eye, split lip, these bruises and stuff. I'm like, I don't think I'll survive if I go see my wife.
You cast a spell and it doesn't actually remove the bruising.
But it does make you feel better, doesn't it?
He's got no wound damage, so it has no effect on him whatsoever.
Okay.
Magic only restores hit points. It will close over wounds. It will not remove the wound.
Yep. Mental note. Never get involved with a Hell Knight.
Of course, I didn't really have a choice, but anyway.
Yeah.
So you do think she's currently pregnant again, but hey, it always happens when she goes to town on you.
In more ways than one? That's just wrong. Shut up, Peter. Shut up.
Willie, you need a vasectomy.
Don't say that or my wife will give me one.
Well,
No, your
I
wife
realise that she's currently investigating the murder of the artisan.
So what are you going to do about that, glorious leader?
If they catch up to us while we continue on our investigation, I will get to that.
Ignore the problem until it goes away. Perfect response.
Don't worry. Andre knows that the picture has been disseminated amongst all the Hell Knights.
Can you?
And I believe that Willie's wife actually has met Parry.
She has?
Yeah.
Have you any way of changing the way you look?
No.
That's bad.
Scar has.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I mean, I've got another colour robe and that's about it.
And he's rather iconic with the way he looks with his open chest and his flowing hair.
Yep.
Looks like we might need to cut your hair off, buddy.
No.
If it saves your life, come on.
He might lose his powers.
Yep.
I'm Samson.
Can we use it as a disguise kit?
Possibly. But how do you disguise so much buffness?
Well, I've got an image of Marco? Glasses and nose thing.
Have you seen his updated profile picture for Parry? Because it pretty much is that without the glasses.
Well, first things first, you put a shirt on.
Won't that just, destroy itself as soon as he wears it? Because, magic.
Magic.
You can't contain this buffness.
You can't contain my muscles. My +0 in strength. Hell yeah.
He just drinks very little water to maintain that look.
That's it. I've got to be cut. You really don't want my wife getting her hands on you, my friend. Just saying.
Right.
Hey, Harry said that about no one ever.
Yeah.
Many people have had their hands on Parry.
Yes.
Yeah. Fine. Harry will put on a baggy shirt and then wears with the cloak.
Sort of sticks to him and then molds to his body.
Yeah.
Apparently all that oil does really, stick to clothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does anyone have prestidigitation, please?
The wizard does that. I'm using it.
I please leave Andre.
I thought he does every morning, oil.
No, I can see that Harry uses his prestidigitation to make his hair wave when there's no wind.
Yes.
Of course he does.
So how flammable is Parry?
So far, he survived more than he should.
Yeah.
Maybe the oil he's using is a retardant to flame.
Mm.
But until the meantime, we still have unfinished business here. And we should still investigate what's going on.
One of the links you were
for the brothers.
One of the links you were given was for River to catch up with the local Thieves Guild because she's been out of touch for a long time.
Yes, I was gonna say I need to do that today.
Hey, Missy Thieves. Let's go tell your stomping buddies again, hey?
I'm pretty sure I got asked a couple of times, but anyway.
You got a debt as well or something, don't you?
Yes and no.
You only have to pay them if they catch you.
I'll pat River on the back and went, hey, when you attend this meeting, it's time to detect for traps.
Why would the Thieves Guild be trapped?
Yeah, I know, right?
Alright.
And it's not like you don't know where all the traps are. They wouldn't like change it in a year, would they?
No, apparently not.
It's not like they're still testing you, Padawan. You sound so enthused, go on. Crack us a smile. Let's go see you ladies.
So are you going to lead the party to the secret headquarters of the Thieves Guild?
No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Scar back to the Pathfinder Society and say, please can you stay here for today? And then stealth.
Just give me the leash. I'll look after him.
Oh, I give you a look of don't even try it, buddy.
What?
I do ask Elkiel, does she want me to come along to security or is she okay?
I'm okay.
Okay. Okay, I'll go back and sit with Fanny and just start giving the whole rod down. So.
I'm hurt. I offered you food. I'm looking after you.
You also offered me a ball game and other stuff.
They're just decorations. They're just decorations.
Let's just keep it neutral. And you do have to work up for it, okay? Yeah. I'm just going to sit making sure my back's doing to relieve any stage.
I thought we understood each other. I mean, anyway,
I know. I said, you're a good bloke. You worry me just at the moment. Just give me a day or two, okay? Yeah.
Mate, it's like a Band-Aid. You just rip it off, and it's not so painful.
No, all days not like bad days, I say.
Everyone did a Band-Aid.
Also, I'm pretty sure that he had much made it clear that if Scar was seen without me around Magnamar, then he would be like murdered on the spot, right?
She's left. She's left that rather vague to see how well you can actually redeem yourself. Like I said, you're still being tested.
Mm-hmm.
I'll start getting the Pathfinder Society lodge at the moment, and I do kind of give our girls to the double check. Sure, you help me with their kind of thing, but she says no, then I'll say okay. So, and I do whisper her ear. Please don't kill anyone else, please. Yeah.
Today or in the next 5 minutes.
I don't give it off and I just say don't kill anyone. And I say within a week. I'll go sit back and pretend to play with the cats.
The sad thing with Scar's statement was, as long as she kills Scar, she does exactly what Scar says. Don't kill anyone else, but Scar is still on the target list.
You won't do that. She's your girl. It's okay.
Semantics in what you say can really be interesting.
Or,
Yeah, but
I think I probably owe Scar for like keeping me and Zarthral and sorry, the character's name.
Andre?
Andre.
The forgettable cleric healer who's been keeping you alive for over a
No,
year.
I was gonna say Womp because we were just playing Pathfinder Shadowrun the other day.
And to be fair, that's the name on his.
And that's the name of the Discord too, yeah. So I was just like, it's not Womp, and I'm just no.
Blank. Though it should be, if you can read the text, but you can't read the text because, hey, it decides to blur it. Maybe.
So Willie, you.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So Willie, are you sure you don't want to sort this out, this parry stuff out quickly as possible? Because I'm sure the longer you wait, the worse it's going to get.
Well, our leader doesn't seem to think it's going to be too much of a problem, so I bow down to his wisdom.
I'm not saying it's not going to be a problem, but we have more pressing matters.
Okay. And we can deal with it once we
Harry
deal with it.
will eventually deal with the fact that I need to see your life.
Can you make sure I'm not there when you do?
I'm pretty sure you probably won't be there when I do.
No! Because I get into trouble. It's really weird. She yells at me and I get hard and it's just embarrassing. It's just silence.
Then it's broken with the sound of a thunderstorm starting up outside.
I think my wife might be coming.
It's not like she doesn't arrange an entrance.
I know, right?
So does Swift head out to see the...
Yeah, on that note, with the ominous storm coming in, I will stalk my way over to my Thieves Guild.
So the unusual thing you do notice of everyone getting wet, Willie doesn't get rained on.
Interesting.
Someone's special boy.
Someone's the favorite.
There's always why.
Oh no, he's his wife's favourite. For many things.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so it doesn't take you long to get to the Thieves Guild. How do you approach the Thieves Guild, having not been there for over a year?
Unsurprisingly, I take the drops on my way in.
You do? Oh. Sounds like someone's listening to their new fearless leader.
I have imparted wisdom upon the rogue that wants to trigger all the traps.
I like Pathfinder.
And I'm sure...
No, well, I think the challenge as well is for my second mentor was that I managed to get in and get to him without raising the alarm or getting caught in a trap or
I thought for a second the challenge was see how many traps you can trigger.
And still survive.
The alarm, the big trap, the tripwire. Have you got a bingo card or something?
I mean, I'm sure he does. I'm sure he's keeping a bingo.
I know Swift's bingo card is not setting off traps. It's who she can murder.
No, it's not.
The rain long away.
Okay, so give me
quickly.
a perception check to see how good you are at finding traps on your way in. Oh, there will be 3 checks.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I was just trying to roll my dice. As well as the dinner. 29 on the first roll.
Mm-hmm.
3 in a row.
3 in a row.
$32. $28.
Okay, so you finally stumble into the actual guild, having set off 2 of the 3 traps. You're covered in flour, and something rather disgusting has been mixed with it in the last one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming DC 30.
I'm just, DC 30. Yeah. I kind of like shake my arm, try to shake it off my arms. It was just like, man, really out of practice after a year out of this, aren't I?
Yep, and then there's that slow clap of congratulations, you're back, from all those people who are just so happy you're back here.
I say in my nicest like voice possible. I'm just like, I'm so grateful for you guys. Like, thank you for welcoming me back with open arms and your silly tricks. And hope that I don't get another like needle in my
hand.
In my hand.
They weren't silly tricks. They were sweet welcome home gifts.
You do hear a voice from Briar saying, we just wanted to see if you remembered your training. Obviously, you're still in the beginner stages.
You know, fighting for my life for a year has put me a little out of practice, I will admit that.
We would have thought it would have sharpened your skills, not dulled them. Do you need to go back to the training course, dear?
No, I think I'm okay.
You know, with the 10-year-olds.
I think I'm okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
In that case, challenge accepted.
What, I have stealth with 10-year-olds now?
No, there is the master maze that you can attempt if you believe you are worthy of sitting with us again.
Right.
Glad you accepted, he says.
Mm-hmm.
And don't worry, your time starts now. You have 1 minute to complete the course. And he points to a door that's starting to close across the room.
Your time starts now. Oh!
How far away is the door?
It is definitely 2 moves away.
So if I do 50 feet in a single round, how does that get me to the door?
If do you have a movement of 50 or do you have a movement of 25?
I have a movement of 40. I also have boots that I can activate once a day? Once an encounter? Let me just double check.
Well, if you activate the boots, you just make it in 2 actions instead of 3.
Oh, nice.
Which means you have a whole extra action to showboat.
No way.
or to check the traps on the door.
You have to check for traps. Yeah.
Even Thorin agrees.
That's Fang in the background of that. So, yeah.
Okay.
Fang's going, what's up, Fang? Fang was a bit concerned about somebody, but couldn't quite work it out. So.
Oh, sorry, it's not boots, it's bracelet of dashing, but, yes, essentially, I haven't written down what that is. I think it might be once per day. I do have the page number, I'm just eating at the moment, so I can't look it up right away.
Oh, good, you dash on in.
Mm-hmm.
As you hear the clink of the door shutting behind you.
But I think that can give you 1 minute.
Yeah, pretty much. So I'm still in my first round, so.
And you see before you a corridor with different coloured stones.
So as my third action, I will perceptify.
Mm-hmm. Give me a perception roll.
49.
Okay, you can see the murder holes in the ceiling above and in the walls. And you do know that they do love their poison-tipped murder weapons.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You'd probably hoped to be a little more prepared for the master test.
Yeah, you think? You think? What do I ascertain from, like, so I see where the spears and stuff come out of on the ceiling and the walls.
You're thinking it's more darts than spears.
Oh, darts, yeah, sorry. What are the stones on the floor?
They're all different bright colours. Some of them fluorescent in the dim light. Some of them are very dull and boring looking.
Would law underworlds, like, in terms of, like, knowing information about my guild, give me information on possibly which ones I need to step on?
Sure.
Because that's probably what I need to do.
We will make it a knowledge roll then. Your law roll.
Law... The law underworld, or is it a different role?
Law underworld is good.
Yep.
That might represent the study that you put into for what, how they used to have the master test about 18 months ago.
Yeah, pretty much. 31.
31, you do remember things saying about how those that are seen generally die.
Mm-hmm.
So being seen is not really a desirable trait of the guild.
Yeah? Yeah? Okay.
I'm sure that applies perfectly here.
Sorry?
I'm sure that applies perfectly here.
I'm sure it does. What footholds and stuff can I see along the wall? Can I park or run my way down, like, the wall, like jumping across without triggering traps, potentially?
You think you can try. Though if you were doing this, you probably would have hidden razor in the walls.
So, as a player, I expect that your law roll indicates that if you can get through the hallway without being seen, then they won't shoot the dark.
Yeah. Well, obviously, so, fifth action. Well, sorry. Second action in the second round. It's 10 rounds,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna have to keep track of this.
And everyone's happy to pipe up and give pointers.
Sorry?
I'm sure everyone's happy to give you pointers. So I'm sure they can be your conscious and memory.
Mm. Alright, second action. In the second round is to stealth.
Mm-hmm. What is your stealth roll?
My stealth roll.
And do you have an ability to allow you to stealth at full speed? Or are you half speed stealthing? As normal. I know I've got to often you'll pick up, but I don't really get it by 6th level or not.
I don't know if that exists in Pathfinder Core.
It does.
I don't. It does.
Yeah, I think it might be a 7th level. I.e. like the Master Thief. But maybe you don't have it right now.
I don't think so, because I'm pretty sure I would have taken that if I could.
Yeah.
And considering my base speed is 40, like half is 20.
You're still a big skeleton.
Yeah. I'll let Martin double check that while I stealth. 29.
29. Okay, so you have hidden. But technically I need to do the roll for you in the future as it is a secret roll.
Oh,
It is.
You'll never find out the result anyway.
Is it only a secret roll for this event?
Oh no, hide is always a secret roll, as is sneak.
On the idea that as a character, you don't necessarily know how well you've done on your hiding until someone says, "Oh, stop this."
Very much so.
Well, my stealth is plus 15 on, so there you go.
And it is half your speed in sneaking. So were you, so you called a stealth, but you didn't actually call an action.
Yeah. So, okay, presumably you are moving 20 feet as part of that.
Yes.
So you're doing
You stop as part of the move.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that was the intention anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you sneak forward, you feel a dart embed itself in your shoulder.
Ouch.
You believe you may have misinterpreted the brief.
I wasn't there. Or maybe it was, your studies were flawed.
Looking down, you stepped on one of the brightly coloured stones.
I would have been.
You were moving stealthily, not carefully.
Yeah, you forgot. You forgot. Okay.
I forgot all the keywords. Stealth and not stepping on the bright shiny stones and. I proceed with more caution and try not to step on the bright shiny stones. Or any of the stones?
I will make it a acrobatics check. Because
plus 16. Do you have to do that as a secret roll?
No, you get to do that one. It is a balance check.
It is a yes. Not 20. So that is a 36 upgraded. Thank you very much.
Okay. So yes, you do. You make it across, standing on all the dull stones.
Yeah. So what you're saying is the fact that it was part of your technique of traversing the text was, okay, I've got to go quick, I've got to go stealthy, but I've got to test to find out which stones are safe to step on. So I'll step on both the doll and the rock, right, okay. And then you quickly dash along, very acrobatically, on all the doll stones thereafter. It was very easy done.
Okay, so third round, find yourself in another chamber. You can see 3 locks around you on 3 separate doors. One door is made of elaborate wood. One door is made of sort of beaten metal. And the last door appears to be made out of stone.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear a voice in the maze saying, "Choose your doom."
Choose my doom. So I've had 6 actions, is that right so
You've
far?
had 6 actions so far.
Yep. So the first action, can I do a perception roll on the doors? I want to see if they're trapped.
Oh, you know they're trapped.
Oh, I know they're trapped.
There's not a chance in hell none of these doors are trapped.
Trapped, yeah.
It's whether you can actually find the traps is the question.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to investigate the stone door first.
Okay, so moving up to the stone door. Okay, give me a perception check as you look at the door.
Oops. 31.
Okay, so as you're looking at it, you do see the words "Buffest Wizard known to man" appear on the door.
It should have been the level door.
Right, so stone door is the Buffest Wizard known to man. As my second action, investigate the next door.
Mm-hmm. Which one, the metal or wood?
Wood.
What is your perception?
Right? 24.
24? Okay, looking at it, you have a feeling that there is some script here written in Orcish.
Mm-hmm.
It's a dialect you can't quite pick up.
Okay, you read the language with your cat?
I do actually know Orcish.
And someone's done it in a script you can't pick up.
Ancient Orcish, yay! I will investigate. Sorry?
When I was alive.
Yeah, maybe. So that was the wooden door. I will investigate the raggedy metal door.
Mm-hmm. Okay, give me a perception roll.
And then another 20. So a 33 upgraded.
Okay, you do get a sense that this will have something to do with alchemical nature. Reminding you of Zarthrop.
Mm-hmm.
When you wish we could help.
So you believe that part of the test has been tailored for you?
No. Wonderful.
Scar feels a little thing in his head going, she might be in trouble now.
So, God is an orc barbarian. So, presumably behind the door is something to do with strength, maybe? That was on the wooden door, right?
Yeah, it was on the wooden door.
That was on the wooden door.
But an elaborate wooden door. It was the fanciest of the doors.
Oh, it's a fancy wooden door. Okay, right. But this was known as on the stone door. So there's either like maybe a magical trap or maybe something like that on the door or behind the door. Zothrop, well, that's gonna be an explosion in my face.
It'll be a bit of a picking text in Thassilonian.
That explodes my face.
If you know what it is, right?
Yeah, apparently. I am going to, because I refuse to touch the stone door of the boss's wizard-gnome man. Actually, that's probably going to be the same door because they probably know how much I hate you as a character.
Oh, you have to feel the leader.
I think I made that plainly known. If I haven't, I just endeavored to do so. My disdain for the half-elf Harry.
And half dwarf, don't forget that part.
We don't talk about that.
Which door do you pick?
I am going to test the
Boss wizard known to man.
ornate wooden door.
Okay, as you approach it, they say your selection has been made and the door just starts to open.
Okay. Can I stealth on my way through the door?
You can.
Like, do that?
Why am I immediately getting to the level with he goes down?
Okay, so you find in there is a single chair.
Gnome type.
A gnome-sized single chair.
Sure.
Or an orcish size.
We'll go with gnome-sized single chair. That sounds perfect.
I thought it'd be awkward fun. Go on, go.
No, this was the wooden door was the ancient orcish text.
Yeah.
And you, as you're into the room, you hear the door behind you close.
I can't say I'm surprised at that.
See, there are no other doors in this room.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear a voice saying, sit.
Yeah, take your feet. What are you doing?
I wonder did I make a stealth roll coming into the room?
You
Oh,
did.
actually, I don't know that, do I?
You did make a stealth roll coming into the room.
How stealthy you were, you're not good.
No, I am going to endeavour as best as I can.
Apparently.
Go in.
Given that this is it a dark room or is the chair lit up? What?
It is a fairly dim room. You can see the chair quite easily.
No, my intention is if I can stealth and sit down stealthily and stealth in plain sight, essentially, that is what I'm gonna try and do.
Okay. You don't hear yourself sitting down on the chair.
Except of course for the movie because
Okay, you hear a voice in Orcish going, what is Scar's mother's name?
Do you remember your security password of your mother's maiden name?
Oh, okay. I don't think we've actually ever discussed this. This is gonna be hilarious.
you can say that to the baby. It's obviously Ma. Which not bad at all. How complicated can they be?
You know it because we've been hanging around with him for over a year. So
But
he was
it's-
talking about his family, though.
The question is, did Swift actually care enough to remember any of the conversations she's had with the orc friend?
Well, yes, because I actually quite like the orc. So, I don't know what type of role. Would that be a society role? To remember the name?
I think it would be an intelligence check.
Basically, it's not general society, it's someone you've hung around with every day for a long time. What's your memory?
Yeah, okay. So, what is that? My intelligence plus 10?
Your intelligence plus the dice roll.
That can't be good. That can't be any modifier. If the only thing to it.
Oh, okay.
You might be able to claim if Martin was feeling generous, Pathfinder dedication, and or you're trained or expert in memory recall.
Did you train in memory recall?
Well, I'm trained in,
Do you have any
Trained-
things that give you a
trained in
perfect
society, trained in deception, trained in,
memory? Did you take the feat that gives you perfect memory?
no?
Then it's an intelligence roll.
Come on.
I think I mostly took, movement stuff. I didn't
I
even
know.
know that. I don't, there's all these ones that are like, oh, you could have done that. Alright, we'll do this. Plus intelligence is a 17.
Okay, you come up with a name. So, make up a name.
What name are you claiming?
Give me a second. I'm trying to make a thing here. My brain is just breaking out.
I believe you have forgotten the name. I believe you may have forgotten the name.
No.
Make that up.
No, I was trying to go with. Trying to go with the thing of like so Scar, and then I was thinking like that would be like Butch, and then like I immediately thought of like Princess, like his mom's name, but trying to think of a more orcish sounding name for Princess, like
Yeah, well, it translates to princess.
yeah, like being like Dame or Princess or something like that.
Okay, so with that thought in mind, Mark, is that your character's mother's name?
I haven't bloody written it down, man. If you want to know.
It's completely
I've got
up to you.
every but my name in my pants, so
It
Wait,
will
is it a trick question? Is it just mom?
Like rocket, pretty fit all.
1 second, I'm doing an automatic roll for a female. Give me a second, so yeah.
You're going to be out of luck then.
And name generator.
Mildred.
Okay, this could be interesting. Yeah, I got one, yeah. I'll text it to you, man.
So I'm assuming it was incorrect.
It's not Winchester.
Oh, Mark liked it, alright. It's only good.
Okay, so looking at the chat on here. Or chat on.
I did it on your phone, just make it less. I'm going to update my sheet by the way too.
Okay, so yes, they go incorrect as a needle slams into your other shoulder. And they go, next question is, what is Scar's most feared thing?
Bath.
What weird thing?
What does Scar fear the most?
I've mentioned it. Don't worry.
Oh, have you? Now you're testing my memory.
Well, can I give her one hint? Is that alright?
Oh no, you can give her a hint after she answers.
You give me the answer after a message. Thanks, guys.
I think even I know the answer to that question.
Well, and to be fair, half the players will get the orc, and play for half orc.
Most feared thing. Not being able to go home, like I don't
Okay,
know.
so Mark, what is Scar's most feared thing?
The dragon that killed my village.
Yeah, it was a dragon.
Dragon. That
Okay, so then we have Swift getting a needle right in the kneecap.
You know, I'm impressed about you not having to make any constitution saves against his poison or anything.
Oh no, they just make it hurt, not poisonous.
Right, okay.
Pain's a great teacher. Poison generally ends the teaching. Okay, they say next question. Why did Scar leave his homeland?
No, I knew that was for revenge, but I forgot about the dragon. So I say for revenge because I probably wouldn't have got. I don't remember the dragon is the reason for the revenge.
Well, the pain may have sparked the memory. Pain is a good teacher.
Yeah, revenge on the creature that destroyed his village.
So, Mark, is that correct for Scar?
Yes, that's correct. So I was so, after the village got there, I tried to track down the dragon, and yeah, so that's pretty much, I'm still to this day trying to track down this diabolical dragon. So.
And you hear a bell ring going, that's one.
Yep. And then you get another dart into you.
Yeah. What was that for? It was fun.
Yeah, pretty much. I wouldn't put half it.
And they say, next question. What was Scar's first pet?
And the panther cat.
Mark, was that Scar's first pet?
That's correct, yeah.
He hasn't had a pet before then?
Nope. He got, Fang was common when he was young. Orc, he picked up Fang, and Fang's always been his partner in crime for hunting and skinning sets. So.
Okay, so they say 2 so far. Let's see how well you go with the next one. And the last one is, what is the one thing that Scar desires above all else?
I would presume it's to kill the creature that destroyed his village, which is what he set out to do in the first place. So I'm going to answer that to vanquish the creature that destroyed his hometown.
So Mark, is that what Scar desires the most, or is he desiring the knowledge of where said creature is?
He's looking for where it is, but he's also looking to kill it, but he's also doing it for a Goron. So
Which one is the thing that is driving Scar at the moment? Because he's asking everyone about the creature. That has been his current goal.
No, at the moment I am looking for where the creature is and to kill it for Goron, so yeah.
But see, you used different wording there when you asked the question. You said, what is he currently searching for, not what his end goal is. Haha. So my answer is technically right.
You do have the end goal right, but his current thing is looking for it. So they do give you a slight win as they ring the bell and embed a needle in the other knee.
Yeah.
That's critical.
I won battle, but maybe not the war.
And they go, as your trade is in secrets, you still have much to learn.
Good. You have been doing all your information gathering.
No, when you're talking to dungeon freak, you kind of lose out on stuff, right?
That was why the questions were based on the person you were stuck with.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing is keeping secrets. You failed it because you actually were giving away his secrets.
No, there's nothing in the sense that she has to keep secrets.
But it's about discovering secrets is part of the order. They deal in secrets. And so yes, you do see above you a rope drops down. And they say, unfortunately, you are not a master yet.
Yeah, they're going to happen too, so they're coming down. Stop getting a 10 part.
But hey, they grant you journeyman status in their guild. There to learn, not to lead.
Oh, that's an awful right now, right?
Well, they made it an extremely personal test. Just imagine if you had got parry, you might have been completely screwed.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I would have.
No. You probably would have actually had a better chance to parry. Because at least you hate him enough to know about him.
And he's very shallow, so there's not much to know.
Well, hey.
I don't believe Parry has ever discussed his parents' names.
Nope.
So
I
if they had
just-
asked
that's
one of
my-
those is
yeah.
that would have done any of the characters in. They're just known as the Hutters. That's all they've been referred to as in the campaign.
And my middle name is DURZ.
The scary thing is, Andre probably would know more about Harry than Swift would.
Yep. Because there's books written about his family.
And they're also wanted.
Well,
Yes. Yeah, good call.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, you are let out into the guild with the your status given back to you of when you left with no advancement.
Well, I guess that's better than nothing, right?
It is.
You didn't do it backwards.
yeah, I didn't end up with a 10-year-olds.
Yes, well, you then have to pretend you can't make a bell ring and walk across paper without making noise and all that sort of stuff. Which you could probably easily do, but they would probably sabotage you the entire time.
Probably.
Okay, so I'm Briar, who still has a couple of darts in his fingers. Says he has someone you should meet. Go to the shadow clock under the era span, and you will find someone with information you seek.
I actually sincerely thank the guild leader in no sarcastic way this time, and solved my way out of this.
Okay, just as you're about to leave, you feel one of the needles pierce the tip of your ear.
Ow.
You do feel a bit fuzzy from that one, so obviously he put something on it this time.
I wasn't being snarky or anything, and I still got a dart in the ear.
It would have been worse if you were snarky, believe me.
Would have
And he probably would have been extremely fast acting.
This is gonna make my afternoon difficult, probably.
Pretty much.
I mean, again, it could be worse. It could be way worse.
But hey, you have gained information, you have proven your worth to the Thieves Guild. You have not died.
I didn't die. That's always a bonus, right?
And hey, you've almost got a whole set of darts from your fearless leader.
Yeah, almost. Replace the one dart that I used the other day. I actually have a question. But actually, no, I don't. I'm okay.
You want to go back and ask him a question before leaving?
No, it wasn't here. It was just a general question, but I had it and then it's gone. So,
Off the tip of the tongue and disappeared.
pretty much.
Okay.
It's a bit of a theme stuff today.
So while this was, while we had your rogue off doing roguey stuff, what was everyone else doing?
I was evaluating multiple casts, because other casts don't do belly roll as well, so I'm in the table doing that.
Lady Hindmarsh did give you a pile of books to read.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Well, you're a Pathfinder, she says. You need to know stuff.
Oh, okay. I have one hand on the book, one hand on the cat belly, okay? So. It's been a while since I had a cat belly.
You were using the cat, it was your singing like, really like that.
Well, she's giving me meows, giving me help with things, you know? You heard meows tonight. So, yeah, so I'm trying to, well, I think I'm on the right track, and then I'm going to be, oh, yeah, sorry, I'm reading the wrong way. Yeah. Now, whether it's the panda or whether it's another cat, I don't know at that stage. I'm just hand just rubbing the fur, I couldn't do either. So I don't know.
Being worked in the book.
Yeah, so how to become a good Pathfinder? Beginner's guide, I think, yeah.
Oh, it's more advanced theory on Thassilonian.
Oh, is it? Okay. I only got plus 1 intelligence. You want to roll the elevator or you want to roll the elevator?
Plus 1 intelligence is still fairly intelligent.
Okay. I can try to hide my kind of smartness, but because I just, it's not someone I'm known for, kind of thing. So, yeah.
Did you look at the author? Mr. Z. Langamo.
I don't know the last name, I only know my first name. Don't worry, you soon going to be a little gnome boy, so just be warned about that. So.
And so, what is our gnome doing while the orc is giving his refresher course on Thassilonian?
Well, having already spent a couple of days since we found the ledger and stuff like that, already got all the information out of that, he's as much doing reading any of the latest guides that the Pathfinder Society has, or that Lady Hamash has, on Thassilonian culture, on the fact that, well, hey, he's probably been doing first-hand study of it for the previous 12 months. There may be other stuff out there that has been found more recently, so...
She does provide you with journals. She's gotten her hands on some of them rather old and you hadn't heard of before. Seems that there's been many a Pathfinder trying to understand Thassilonian, but no one has had the same theories you have since the runes have come to life.
Yep.
Though it is said that in some of them were written by a gnomish ancestor who lost his colour.
Yep. Well, certainly, yes. Darkness is very keen and very happy to read through and potentially help translate or provide more accurate translations based on his knowledge and understanding.
You sort of suspect that whoever this gnome was, he actually lived in the Thassilonian before it fell.
Mm-hmm.
Which means, if anything, he is over 10,000 years old.
Yep. Like I said, the Garfock has been fortunate enough to have some contact with people who apparently were around at the time. And so, yeah, he's certainly keen and eager to read data or more data from the original player, the original core.
And I will give Sarthrop a intelligence check.
Base intelligence?
Base intelligence.
24.
Okay, some of the stories you read in there were attributed to your great grandfather in your family.
Yeah.
You thought they were, a lot closer to when they happened.
Yep. So, certainly, his previous understanding of his family history was not quite so close to the Thassilonian kind of thing.
No, you hadn't actually associated who your great grandfather was.
Okay, yep. And certainly very keen and eager to be reading through it then.
Okay, so while that is happening, what is Willie doing?
Willie probably visits the Church of Pharasma.
Mm-hmm.
And
with Andre?
If he wants to come, that's fine. But my goal is to An Idiot's Guide to Pharasma.
Great.
While you're there, they when you ask about that, one of them points to
They're going to
Andre.
point to me, aren't they?
Andre spoke up early and was correct. But they say we have already provided one to your party.
You don't have any books I can read?
Well, they do pull out the holy book of Pharasma, written in various languages.
Such as?
Celestial.
Yeah, I don't speak Celestial.
Said you should. It's a fantastic language.
I went a different direction.
You went down the abysmal path?
Yes.
Well, that is a rather chaotic language.
It is.
They have so many words for pain, misfortune. They don't really have any words for luck or good.
That's not necessarily true. It's all in how you interpret the word. When you come across one of your enemies who is unaware.
Misfortune falls upon them is usually what they say.
Yeah, but it's for the person who provides said misfortune. It's if you look at it the correct way.
Yes, I'm sure it can be interpreted as luck, but they don't have that word.
No.
It's always about what misfortune they can bring. And Pharasma is not about misfortune. Pharasma is about balance and you learning what you have earned through your life. Or second life, or third life. Each life is weighed separately. And your soul can be cut into pieces and sent off to each afterlife based on what it devoted towards each life.
Yeah, they've got a fact or a belief that a portion of a soul can be combined with other portions of a soul.
That it can.
To create some sort of angelic and or demonic and or being.
Souls are generally consumed to fuel higher beings or lower beings as they are. Much like you might consume a plant or a animal to sustain you. You don't become part of the creature, you just provide nutrition for the creature. Though you may earn a higher status than that, not many do.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Depends on what agreements you have made with the powers that you serve. Much like your friend over here, who has chosen to serve after death.
Yeah, that's just weird.
Why is it weird?
He's already been judged and he has been shown to need a little more work.
I see. So you don't have any beginning books?
We could enroll you in our Sunday school. That's where we bring all those who need to have things spoken into short words.
I don't know I'm going to be able to turn up every day though.
Well, only every Sunday.
Yeah, like I said, I have other things to do.
Just turn up when you're free and we will educate you every time you're here. It's all free.
Very well.
Well, the other thing I can do is I can actually read it to you if you wish.
I'm sure you have it memorized by now, my friend. Okay, so while that is happening, what do we have the Buffers Wizard known to man doing?
The Buffers Wizard known to man is still trying to get his head around everything that's happening. So he's going through all his notes and trying to figure out how we're going to tackle these shapeshifters and
Kitty.
He's really how to be a leader.
Yes.
You do have all these journals from Desrin?
They're good. Hang on. Or you mean Dimitri?
Oh, sorry, Dimitri, yes.
Yeah.
Wrong character, wrong game. So yes, you do have, no, it would be Cordar. All these journals from Cordar. Jeremy even got the wrong game. The previous fearless leader of the party.
We will obviously pay close attention to all that time.
And so yes, Parry's studying up on being a better boss.
Okay.
While you get instructions from Andre as well, as he can recite any passage from the book.
My character's looking to, once my intelligence goes up and I get an extra skill point, I'm going to religion.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm doing the background now.
All good. Okay, so after you make it, start heading back to the Pathfinder Society, still pouring down rain, still unwet.
Mm-hmm.
And Andre completely soaked.
Fair enough.
And you make it there as Swift comes back with a sort of greenish looking ear tip.
Had a bit of a limp.
Yeah, I was going to say a bit of a limp. Yeah.
I rushed to Elf Girl. Are you okay? I pick up Elf Girl, take her to her bed. She looks hurt.
Be careful, they got you into trouble last time.
I'm okay. Just I go off lightly with my guild.
You sure you help me kill her?
I'm fine. I just need a little bit of rest before I head out again. We might have a lead on something.
I give you a big slap on the back.
Yep.
He perfectly finds the needle hole.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you notice all of a sudden Fanch jumps on top of you and tries to lick your face, okay? Yeah.
And paying multipliers, and suddenly you've got 4 cats jumping all over you.
And licking your face.
Oh, look at my face? Oh, great.
And then they just sit on you.
Then I would say, it's okay, Fang and friends. Let her rest.
And they curl up and go to sleep on top.
Yeah.
What time did the guildmaster say the contract would be waiting?
He didn't. Because that was for you to learn.
I'll rest for maybe like, how long does it take me to get here? Like 20 minutes, probably like another 20 minutes, and then I'll try and like get out again.
Okay. So you do feel yourself starting to dry off by the time 20 minutes pass.
Yep.
You also notice that of everyone who's been outside, Willie is still completely dry.
Well, I'm just like, nice weather today, hey, Willie.
Sorry?
It's nice weather out there today.
Yeah. It's alright.
Oh, it's good for Stolting. Good for me, anyway.
You know, I say Elf Girl goes out for anything because I'm sick of reading, as you know, barbarian reading is not a kind of a mixed thing that I usually do. So if I notice Elf Girl's on the way out or anything, I'll ask her, Do you need a hand? You're okay? I can put the leash on your knee too. Can't
Snap goes around Elf Girl's neck.
yeah. I just thought to ask, I just want to go out and do something, that's all. I'm getting a bit stir crazy. So, yeah.
Hey, I'll take you out. I'll take you for a walk.
Okay. I'm not stir crazy. I'll go with it.
We'll go get a beer. Or 12.
Sounds good.
No
You
worries.
can carry on, you can carry on, can't you?
This is gonna end so.
Maybe.
Because I've looked at the orcs that are fairly tall.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 7'2" here, so
Yep.
I'm just putting it out there.
I'm still taller than you are.
I know, but I'm just saying, I'm pretty solid as well. So.
Yeah, I'm not. Like I said, I look like a praying mantis.
Okay, let's go. I tell Kane to just keep an eye on Elko while she's in the vicinity of the keep kind of thing, and then I'll just go out and. Okay, Marco, we're going. I'll put on my slave routine. So.
And Andre's still outside waiting for you, so he can go along with you.
Cool. So, I'll walk to the closest pub.
There is another themed pub over here.
What kind of theme?
This one here is really one of those bardic theme ones where there's just so many feathers involved.
Really?
And people sing. The servers all sing.
What do you reckon, Orc?
This will be interesting.
Cool.
I'll say it, at the end. I'll try to get used to the whole technique. I might delay a couple seconds, but yeah.
And it has a lot of, stage night for anyone who wants to come up and drop a rendition of their own.
Do you want to sing, Orc?
Yeah, karaoke bar.
Do you want to sing? Do you want to
Did
sing?
you ask me whether I wanted to sing at the pub? That's what you just asked me or not?
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy to
Let's see how many drinks we go for, and then I'll roll a gravy roll.
Yeah, drinks are rather cheap here.
Okay.
So
Now,
yeah, I'll buy.
Down.
Can we get a table or whatever, and I'll buy a round of drinks?
Well, they clear a table when they see you bring an orc in.
Okay.
So you get one of the sturdy, tables that are very hard to knock over.
Okay. Very nice of them.
Well, they've learned. When an orc flips a table, it really hurts. If you can't lift the table, then it's better.
And we'll sit there and drink. We'll have some finger food
and they get a nice sturdy stone chair for the orc, so it won't break under him.
I like these guys.
I want to thank you to the server for doing that.
They go for
They didn't put a mat down on the floor.
Unlike the other one, this one actually doesn't care who comes in and drinks as long as they don't break stuff.
And they pay.
Mm. Yep. Or someone pays for them.
We'll work it out. How strong is the drink? Just to give you an idea.
The drink very much is as strong as dishwater.
And
Okay.
it tastes like dishwater.
But it's plentiful and tasty.
Okay. Say after about 3 or 4 drinks, I'll go to Willie going, so did you want to bet who's the best singer? I give him a cheeky gawk grin and I do it.
Yeah, we can do a duet, I'm sure. So
No, I thought we'll go against each other. The winner gets $10. As it sounds.
It's a duet duel.
Oh, we do a duet if you want, yeah.
Yeah. I'll put my name on the Willie and
Scar.
Green.
Servant.
And
Really, you need dancing bear.
Yes, and
you weren't invited there. Yeah.
Okay, so while they're off doing their time in the pub, and does Swift tell the others about the lead? Or does Swift go off and investigate?
When I came back in, that we potentially have a lead.
Yes, and then some went off drinking.
Yeah.
Now you know how corner fell when certain people went off to the corner and got themselves damaged to the pipe.
You hear the song
Okay, so while you're considering how you're going to break it to everyone that you've got a job to do, I will give Mark and Peter a performance roll to see how well they battle it out and see who's the best singer.
One of those skills, man. Guess. Performance. Here we go. This is going to be fun.
It's going to be 6.
Oh, that's good. I've got 19. I've got plus 0. There you go. Not bad for a roll.
You should have at least like plus.
No, I've got plus 0 on charisma.
Yeah, but have you got the Pathfinder dedication?
I don't believe he's played it yet.
I would do, yeah.
You would, yes.
So that like a plus 3, was it? Or?
That would be a +4 because that adds your level.
Okay. Level 6, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, so level 6, so +6, yes, sorry. My
So
brain
that'd be 25 now. Okay.
25.
He's got that bass going in. Nothing but that bass. Alright, so I get a... Oh, I do quite well as well. Not as good as Mark. 16 plus 6, 22.
Okay, so everyone cheers for the orc. He brings the house down, not literally, but everyone cheers for him, and they cheer him the winner.
To be fair, it was a perfect duet to listen to.
Yes, I go me. Yeah, and yeah, and then I'll have really kind of join in and make the actual proper lyrics to it.
Though they would have to say that there would have been some sort of heartfelt lyric from the orc somewhere in there.
Oh, yeah, there'll be some. There would be some sort of kind of a theme kind of thing based on hunting a deer or something like that in between the kind of lyrics. So yeah, and a bit of flexing by the way as Mark got one. Okay.
And you see that they give Scar a ribbon from the pub saying him being the winner of the night with the most heartfelt performance.
You wait till I show it off, girl. She's gonna love this. Okay.
So it looks like Scar and I are going to make a night of this. So we sit around and drink and laugh and...
You get to perform multiple times.
Eat too much food and... Yeah.
Okay, so as best laid plans have evaporated, how does the rest of the party spend the rest of the night?
Well, I will let our fearless leader Parry know that I might have a lead on something. I have no idea what. Hopefully something that we're looking into right now.
You want a hand?
And I'll see you in the morning. Maybe.
Sandpoint didn't actually notice the passage of time because he's engrossed in the research. Hang on. Wonder how I can go out talking to my great grandfather. Good.
Because rumor is he's a decent fighter.
Decent my ass.
What is it's the implication that Granddad's still around?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know who it is. My character doesn't, but I know who it is.
That's good. Sandpoint certainly, engrossed in the book, and may eventually come to the realization of, hang on, Granddad came to my 130th birthday. He liked to be around.
And you do remember him being the most emotionalist person you've ever met.
Admittedly, when I said 130th, I come back to remember how old. His name effectively lived for the longer from Egypt, don't they, that guy?
Gnomes normally do, and when they lose colour, they disappear.
That guy, because they've lost some interest in the colour of life is gone, so they go.
And there's the rumour of the bleached gnome who has who has no colour, has no emotion, but still exists.
Yeah.
Has a drive, has what appears to be passion without emotion. I'm not sure if that's scary in its own right. And while you're busily doing all that research, and Perry is learning what would Cordar do, and that leaves our fearless rogue with the tip and no one to take her. Does she sneak off on her own?
Probably at this point I think off on my own. It's not unusual, right?
Obviously, it's the sort of thing that you should be well aware that, hey, Zarpop would be more than happy to go through, but you've just got to gain his attention.
You're busy researching and it is helping do other things, so...
And hey, it's not like you really know what the tip involves yet.
Yeah.
You may want to check it out yourself just to see if there's anything to it.
Well, and that's the thing, and it's at like a guild's job, like. So I don't really want to give that away to the party either.
Fair enough. What are they?
At this time in the pub, I go to really go, she's really a good person, you know, I'm talking about Oculus here, you know, she really just has some crazy ideas occasionally, but it makes it fun, doesn't it? And, you know, and I'm laughing out loud while I'm saying this.
Mistakes are made, aren't they? You know, you kill one person here, you butcher some children there, shit just happens. What are you going to do? You know?
Do you have to bring all that stuff up?
You can't just hold that against somebody forever, can you? That doesn't seem fair.
Really. As I said, she does a good job, you know, she just has, you know, every song she just goes a bit paywall. Yeah. But it's like, it does say, she's got a good heart, I have to admit that. So, and hey, Fang thinks a lot of her for some reason.
So,
I don't know what.
Is that she's got a good heart because she's cut one out?
This is the DM, Nick, things in this thing. So,
I'm ashamed.
And I started having conversations really about my background and all that kind of stuff if I haven't had before with it. So, yeah, so.
Telling your mother's name.
Yeah, I'll be saying the mother's name, I'll be talking about all the dragon stuff, I'll be kind of, after probably the 30th, because it's a very weak kind of liquor.
And you do remember that you have Andre there as well joining you.
And I'll
just didn't say
obviously this all before, it's okay. And we tried to get Andre out and see him, but he just said, shake his head, so we thought, okay. So we're just, you know, I'm kind of getting a bit more loose lip now. I've had a few drinks in me.
You mean we don't get Andre up singing all by myself?
I do encourage him. He should go up and sing. I said, oh,
no, I'll end up getting us thrown out.
You know, sometimes you need to loosen up a bit. I kept telling Andre. Said, you gotta, you know, just take things on, you know, just do random things. It's good fun, right?
Take life by the throat.
Okay, so what are you going to bet me that I'm going to get booed or thrown out or something like that?
You get booed, you get booed. You get over it.
Yeah, get over it. Hey.
Alright, okay, I will do a song.
Okay, so getting up there, you sing a song of Pharasma. Give me a performance roll.
Some dirge.
But I will give you advantage because you practice these things.
Okay, cool. Let's see if I can roll better than a 17. No. So that is a 22.
Though you don't get the Pathfinder dedication feat for your character, unfortunately, you'll get something else. So, do you actually have training?
Are you trained in that in performance?
No. So it's basically my 17 plus 5.
Okay.
It's my charisma, yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
And that is a fairly good performance.
Yeah.
Everyone cheers along.
You hear from the orc, woo, 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 woo.
And you instruct Willie in more pharasmarisms.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm interested, even though I've had quite a bit to drink. I'm listening.
And it's catchy.
Really?
I'm head bobbing around on the stone chair, trying not to break it at the same time.
You know they generally try to write hymns to be catchy so people want to sing them.
Yeah. So, I think we're having a wonderful time. I'm getting Andre out of his shell, so yeah. Yeah.
If you're all performing his head, does that mean that the priest is singing all thrash metal?
Yeah.
No, honestly, at this time, I might have a fair few drinks. Even if they're quite light, I'll be in that kind of joyful, happy mood. So, even with a plus 4 charisma and constitution, I'll be in a joyful mood.
So the night sets you guys back about 4 gold each.
That's okay.
Don't
I got a
forget.
ribbon. I don't care.
And you get that 10 gold too, don't forget that.
I do it. Okay.
Hang on. What do you need 4 gold each? Obviously the pet must have paid.
Fair enough.
Hey, just so you know that a certain Zarth wasn't invited to come along, so there you go. Yeah. But no, I have a joyful life, so I get to try to open up Andre because he's been a bit busy with his paperwork recently, and I probably need a bit of a break away from things, and also have a good chat with Willie because I haven't had a chat with Willie for a while. Or maybe I haven't had a chat with Willie at all, actually. Yeah.
Probably not. I'll open up. My character talks about his life in Yengerhof, how he was looked after by the dwarves of the city, and he was a basically no parents.
An orphan looked after by dwarves.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Apparently you grew faster than they expected. And taller than they expected.
So yeah, my character's got a lot of respect, a lot of love, I guess, for dwarves.
And he even has somewhere hidden a clan dagger.
Sorry?
Being raised by dwarves, they would give you a clan dagger.
When you have 2 clan daggers, or was the other one not taken?
No, they would be one that is specifically done for him from James.
Okay, cool. I'm thinking about Sparky's one, that's all. So.
Sparky's
No,
one.
really?
Sparky's one wouldn't help him.
No, and Sparky's one went missing.
And most likely it's probably sitting with your wife.
That's fair enough.
Really?
Quite possibly. You only need it to get back into Jengohof.
Oh, you mean my dagger?
Mm.
Ah. Well, chances are, you know how we swapped knives with blood?
Mm.
Yeah, so mine would be my dagger.
Okay with that?
That's right, mine. The one I give to her would have been my dagger.
Thank you.
And Sparky's clan dagger
Sparky's
just
what?
mysteriously disappeared.
Well, yeah, that's what happens when you do evil things. So, yeah.
Well, I think I know where it's gone. I'm just waiting for
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing I mentioned to you, and Andre's listening, is probably to talk more about the dragon I'm chasing. So I say it's a huge, like, red dragon, or they call it diabolical in Pathfinder, I think, but it's a big, huge red dragon, and I kind of talk about how, yeah.
Yeah, so how does one kill a dragon of that size? You probably sound like you need an army.
Very carefully.
In my mind, I think I can do it myself, so you can't listen, but you hear the story about how I tried to follow the dragon through the forest, and then I came to a clearing, and then I see this, looked like the same dragon in the clearing, and then I went to attack it, and it kind of stopped me and pushed me down the ground. Then I find out it's actually a image, like a dragon image, but it's actually Grom in kind of a dragon image. And that's when I first talked about Grom kind of thing. So, and I told Grom my goal is to kill the dragon and kill the kind of tribe kind of thing. So, and so it's kind of that's how my story, why I'm searching for this dragon. And I don't know how.
So you're on a holy quest.
In that, more for revenge and redemption, and also Grom.
But you also swore an oath to Grom that you're going to slay, correct?
Yes, there's no timeline. It's just purely he just wants me to. He says, "You seem like you've got the anger and the ferocity to go take it on." I don't know how big I don't know how strong the dragon is. All I know that I saw it go through the village. By the time I got there, everyone was dead, and then I tried to follow the direction it went. So that's all I know about the whole situation. So, but you probably, and I say you probably know me and ask me every time I go to a new place. I ask, have you seen a dragon around the place? Some trick. I don't know where the dragon is. So I don't know where it went. I'm trying to find anywhere close by. It could be far away. It could be close. I don't know. So
this might be a stupid question.
Yeah.
It could be the beer talking.
Yeah.
But how do you know it was the dragon that destroyed your village?
I think for a second ago, I saw when I was hunting with Fang, and then I was bringing some leather and pelts back, and then I saw this dragon fly over me towards the village, and I get to the village, and there was fire damage everywhere, everyone was dead.
So
I said, I can't give you a 100% guarantee it was the dragon, but I didn't personally see the attack. I only just came back to the village and everyone was killed. Yeah. So there was all damage around and looked like dragon marks around the place, and I did checks on it, and that's when I.
So what if the dragon was trying to save your village against something else, and it was something else that killed?
God, I love you, Peter.
Killed all your people.
I just love it.
That'd just.
I will think about it going. I won't know until I ask the dragon.
Yeah, I mean you still got to find the dragon, right? But just something to keep in mind, I think. Like I said,
I think about it for a drunken second, 2
the beer.
or 3, and I go, you think it's possible that Grom was pretty certain they'd attack my village, but
okay, well if your God said so, then.
Well, Grom was more important in what you wanted to do than what happened.
Sorry, yeah. Okay, that's fair enough. As I said, it's a lot of assumptions, I'll be honest about that, really, but...
And you'd also know that Grom would support you taking on a stronger opponent, whether justified or not.
That's right, so... But... Hey, I suppose the more information I get about it, and I want to find out who did kill the village, because, I discovered it also was Dooz's village as well.
Yeah.
And so it was kind of like...
Didn't kill everyone in the village, because the village still exists.
Oh yeah, it's like, that was pretty much a fairly mass slaughter in some sort of way, if that makes sense. So,
the village has over 10,000 people in it.
Okay, true, okay.
It is the biggest orc settlement in Varisia.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's huge, but but I just need to know. I need to talk to this thing.
Yeah.
I need to find out. I said, as much information as possible about this thing, but unfortunately, all I have is what I saw, and it's hard to. I don't have a name of it. I don't have anything else. I'm just trying to find the biggest red diabolical dragon I can find.
Can't be too many of them around, right?
Oh, don't know. Anything's possible these days, I suppose.
Yeah, but you find one. And even if it's not the one you're looking for, it's bound to know the one that you are looking for, I'd imagine.
Yeah. I mean, and yeah, so it's like, yeah, oh look, I know that, and I say I'm not like, the others that read a lot kind of thing, but I'm trying to learn through books, maybe they can give us some information about this thing, but it's very hard to find out something you don't really know except for what it looks like.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so it's kind of, I want to do stuff and help people, but I also want to get some redemption back to my tribes if I can.
And one of the people nearby overhears and says, Red Dragons? Oh, I know there are a couple of Red Dragons out east of Erglin.
My head kind of turns slowly. Really?
Yes, they seem to have settled around some sort of fortress with some orcs.
Okay.
That's weird.
Really weird orcs and dragons working together, but hey, strange things happen, strange times.
I looked very concerned when he said that. And I offer you, do you mind if I buy you a drink?
Sure.
And I'll try to get as much information out of him as possible while having a general conversation. So,
yeah, so he has a tale of woe and loss that goes for about an hour or so before he gets to the dragon part.
God, you're going to need more beer.
Oh, you always
Okay,
need
so-
more beer.
so what did you say was out east, was it?
It was out east and hold of, I can't remember the name of the actual thing. Give me a sec, I will bring the map up and give you something you can write down.
That's all right.
I'm going to pull over.
We can make a simple one, call it All Dragon Keep.
No, it actually has a specific name. I just can't remember it off the top of my head.
That's all right. You'll let me know for next time. I'll ask you next week on it, that's right.
But it is between the Mindspin Mountains and the Kogar Mountains to the east of Erglin, so you've never travelled out that far.
Okay. Oh.
It's deeper in the northern continent out of Varisia.
Okay.
There are a lot of places that could be, whereas the Mindspin mountaintops and the Kogar mountaintops also are said to have dragons in them.
Now, considering how drunk I is, how much do I remember this?
Quite a bit actually, because someone just went and lit the dragon fire in your brain, and the thing that you also can't seem to get out of your head is that catchy tune sung by the priest.
Yeah, I'm internally bobbing my head. Okay. Okay. And then I go, thank you. So I give the guy a nice pat, shake and pat him back.
He does the fist bump thing.
Yeah, I do the whole, don't like the fist bump, I want more shake as the thing that there. I go back and really go, oh, see, good things happen to me. Yeah.
Especially when you're around me.
That's right. And around our the Andre. Isn't that right, Andre? And we try to get the fist bump.
Well, wasn't your dragon to the north anyway?
Yeah, that's kind of where I am from, kind of northeast anyway. But not.
Erglin is mostly east, but some north as well.
Yeah. So, okay. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, I'm packed with so much beer and food. I slept all tonight.
Okay, so while you're doing that, I'm going to give our rogue a society roll to see just how well she can figure out the clue.
How well I can figure out my clue.
Mm-hmm.
27.
Okay, so about 3 hours before sunrise, you manage to figure out that the name means a building with a clock tower under the Iris band. And by the looks of things, this stone and wooden structure is inhabited by someone. Or more than someone's.
Multiple someones.
Is this another secret source society location? Probably.
It doesn't show any of the signs of your society on it.
Oh, okay. Now they said they would be at the top of this tower, right?
They just gave you this location.
Oh, they just gave me this location. Okay. Can I start from the top?
You can.
But are you actually already there, or have your research roles work out where you existed?
Oh, yeah, well, I presume I have to make my way there. Or by 3 a.m. I've worked out where it is and I'm headed to there.
Okay, so my next question is, have you figured out your next character?
You're taking it by yourself. Like I said, you've worked out where the detail is, and the fact that the information is probably good, so this is where you might begin the rest of the party.
That's completely up to you, of course.
Unless you're wanting to join the big bad.
Unless I want to join the big pad. Yeah, no, not really. Alright. Ominous tower in probably like the corner of the city.
In a very poor suburb where you'll get no support from the locals.
Yeah.
Will your character risk everything to find out the information, or will you go back for support?
I can almost hear the rest of the party going, "Come back for us!"
I did promise the orc I would bring him along next time. Though he went off drinking, so I will go back for the party. Now that I've worked out where it is.
Okay. Which is a good choice, because it would have been, and what your next character will be joining us next session. What was the answer if you walked in there?
And hopefully that character will come with information, i.e. where the previous one went.
To be honest, I was just thinking about that this afternoon when I got off work. I was like, I haven't actually made another character yet. I don't know what I want to do next. And I should probably think about that. Just in case.
No. You have to idea if anybody's dead.
I did make this character maybe about like a year before Doomsday finally. But the thing is, I didn't talk about it very much. I was just like, have another character, and that's all you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I asked if you had another spare, because hey, some people have already built their extra spares.
No, I have not built my extra spare yet, and I've thought about that. But literally thought about that at like 5 o'clock today. I was like, what's the bet I'm gonna die today?
Well, when you think about it, it normally happens.
Choose life.
I did not plan on your next character until either the current one dies, because then you've still got the next 2 weeks to build up a new character anyway, or if, like in the case of Corner, I knew he had a death sentence, he ended up surviving for several sessions after that death sentence.
Well, that was pretty much it as well.
He didn't die of the malaria. He was not fit.
But the best thing, Mark got to kill Cora, so it's okay.
I mean, I think I did start building for silver when I got the
Year countdown.
The year countdown, yeah.
Okay, so what is River doing now?
Heading back to the Pathfinder Society so I can grab the rest of the party.
Okay, so you reach there just in time to have Willie, Scar, and Andre dropping them off at the Pathfinder Society. You hear how drunk Willie and Scar are.
And you think how unbelievable that you're no longer their leader.
Now, I'm going to pick her up and give her a huge bear hug, okay?
Okay, you do hear a cracking sound as you do.
Sorry!
I needed my spine today.
But hey, your back feels so much better now that he's stretched it.
And then as soon as I see her go, guess what? I pull out the kind of the medal, the award I got for my singing efforts. And I give her the probably the most drunken kind of rendition of what I did kind of thing without going too loud with my singing. And I go, I got this, see, I got this. Isn't that cool?
So he also does trail off into Andre's song.
Yeah,
and gently pat Scar on the shoulder and just like, very well done, Scar, well done.
Hey, we're going to go straight bang. I'm going to rush through the gates, go straight bang. So,
Good dog. That'll do.
I show Fang, I put him around Fang's neck, and then, Fang's just looking at me going, huh? And then I kind of get asleep, fall next to Fang in the stables. So, yeah.
No, Fang doesn't sleep in the stables. Fang goes and sleeps on your bed.
Does it? Oh, okay. I fall asleep in the stables by myself.
Fang goes into the bed.
Yeah.
Once Fang makes sure you're sound asleep, then Fang goes sleeps on the bed. Fang is
I am
out after all.
I'm very much neuron, yeah. But, yeah.
Okay, so how much do you tell the awake people, or do you wait until the following day?
I'm going to say the following day because I just probably had too much drink. I kind of got a bit too excited. All the adrenaline kind of got to me, and I kind of I don't think.
Well, I don't know if it'll make Scar excited or not, but I'll tell him, I'll say, you know how I promised to bring you with me next time I do something dangerous?
Yeah.
Today's the day.
That's so cool. Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I think if like half the party has been up overnight, we will all probably have a level of fatigue.
You will be if you go without sleeping.
Yeah.
You could also look at the aspect of this time you might try and stealthily penetrate a place at night.
At night, like we did the other one, where Perry where Perry helped me murder the person.
I wasn't there for that, so I didn't say it. So remember the stealthy penetration of the mansion at midday.
Yes. I suggest we all get a good day's sleep in, and we go back tonight.
Yeah, I've just finished these last couple of chapters.
And you see there's a pile of books next to Sarthrop.
Untouched. I will take the book out of Sarthrop's hand and like, no, sleepies now. Don't make me count.
And I'm expecting, no, 5 more minutes.
can I go to sleep and actually, fall asleep on a stool every so often and I start mouthing the crowd some days?
Yep.
I'm perfectly sure that it's completely safe to hold a candle under the blankets while reading it.
You mean you don't have an alchemical mixture that makes light for you?
Absolutely he would. I think it would be the classic kid reading by torchlight under blankets.
Yeah.
Don't we all share a room?
Yep.
So, like, I would know.
Especially considering I'm sure it shines through the blankets.
Well, no, I wouldn't really, because it's daylight.
Okay.
But yes, okay. But certainly, Garth off at least will get 8 hours sleep after having done it all nighter.
And you've made arrangements for Andre to catch up with you in the morning after he gets his rest back at the cathedral.
Yeah. Or the evening, probably. The idea of sleeping for the day, aren't we?
That was the plan, I thought.
Yeah, so we're heading out after dark.
So he's got a day to himself in the temple.
He's got the paperwork to catch up with.
Actually, I'd like to try to go through any of the archives if they actually mentioned anything of the Seven Brothers.
Okay, so yes, you make a query about the Seven Brothers, and we're told that unfortunately the Seven Brothers are not part of your assignment. As the church has limited access to information on the Seven Brothers to the bishop and the bishop's direct subordinates.
I thought commission.
But the incidents that happened a couple of days ago is actually linked to the Seven Brothers, but you might want to pass that on to the bishop if he's investigating that side of the incident.
The bishop personally investigates everything into the Seven Brothers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That my findings at the moment that what happened a couple of days ago is also something to do with the Seven Brothers.
They agree, and they have added it to the pile of information. You can understand why the bishop might keep secret information if it relates to any of the nobility or rulership of Magnamar.
Fair enough.
Yeah, he's one of the Seven.
Don't say that. Do not say that.
He
Okay,
told
heretic.
me.
Maybe he's two of the Seven. He's had 2 lives.
Yeah. Don't let him go for asthma on your ass. So we've been advised that we're going into the slummy area, correct?
You have, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll see if I can find any or hear any rumors or anything like that in that area. Just trying to get an update of what's the cost in that area.
There's a lot of death in that area because, well, it has the least clean water, the least clean food, and the least clean sanitation.
Mm.
It's basically the slum area of Magnamar.
Does that mean you're a good boy?
Okay, I'm going to do something incredibly boring
Mm-hmm.
and go through the death notices of that area that should be occupied for most of the day.
Okay, so
I'm trying to see if there's anything out of the ordinary.
there's over 100 death notices for the day before,
Yeah.
and apparently it does. It's where people tend to go to die,
Mm.
even from other areas of the city. And guards are loath to enter into that area because they also tend to die in that area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the average death going back a week is about 50 people a day, but it does climb to about 100 and drop down to about 20.
Of course, that can be recorded. Yeah.
Fresnel always keeps track.
And nothing stands out as unusual or strange.
It doesn't record the method of the death, just who died and when.
Oh, okay.
And as it was in a very poor area of town, no one's gone off to investigate. So you've had lists of names and dates and times. Most of the deaths that occur around the cathedral have detailed information on examinations, what happened to the body afterwards, was it their final death.
Finished it.
Yep.
What a good boy.
So you're not sure if some of these people who died under the Eris ban was their final death or not.
Mm. Yeah.
So you can see where you could do a lot of good. Maybe you can go down there and investigate all those deaths.
Going from this would actually be an incredibly long time.
You would.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do it in a day.
No, but it's a good long-term goal.
That's right. Every journey starts with a single step.
Or a single investigation.
Mm.
While I'm here in the stables, is there an outdoor bath at all, or just all indoors?
Well, there is a actual bath house where you can go and fully soak.
I'm not
All
minding.
the water barrel. Underneath the colour too.
I'm going off in the mind because I still got songs in my head. My song and a certain Frozen song, and I'm kind of humming away kind of thing when I wake up, kind of thing after my drunken stupidity. So.
Well, the morning will come next session,
Yep.
as we are past 10:30 today.
Okay. I've got to run one per session. It's okay.
And hopefully next session Harry will have a better voice to be able to lead you. Hopefully.
Yeah, I feel as leader will make all these decisions.
I'll feel this leader will actually give us instructions.
Or we may find Willie leading very quickly.
No!
It could be Scar, just to warn you. Okay.
Well, Lady Heidenmarsh does seem to want you to read up on all things Pathfinder.
I don't mind. She seems to be knowledgeable. As much as an old barbarian can understand, so yeah.
Okay, did anyone want to add anything to our next session? As a reminder for anyone who watches the session back again.
Very looking forward to more session as leader.
So Parry's looking forward to being the leader next session?
Yes. Once in a research.
The toughest leader known to man, yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Over Pathfinder Core.
Oh, you're right. I'm rather than Cola.
Currently,
Oh,
that's
currently.
Yeah.
Core has lost a bit of weight in the lead since you last saw him.
though he's apparently still killing people.
Mm.
Okay, so I will go to end credits and chat to you after that.
Yep.